In this episode, I am sharing yet another epic fabric haul. Hello and welcome. I'm Akram and you're watching Akram's Ideas, bringing creative and crazy ideas to life. So this is another epic fabric haul video. To see more episodes like this, be sure to click the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified of new videos. And this is basically all purchased in one day. As said in some of my previous fabric haul videos, I get my best fabric on the way to Joplin, Missouri. So we actually stop in Crestline, Kansas. There's an antique store there called Peddler's Junction. There's also, in this particular case, there was a new antique store in Ashbury, Missouri, I think. And that one is called Serendipity, Vintage Collectibles, I guess. So they had some fabric. And then there was the Flaming Flamingo in Joplin. And of course, my favorite place, Rangeline Antiques in Joplin. So this all came from a combination of all of that. Some of it I know where it came from just because of the packaging. Some of it I don't know. It's all been shoved and put together. Now, I don't go to Joplin that often, maybe once every 3 months or so, just because I don't have time, and it's quite a drive. This is basically the last haul for a long time. And let me just say, this will last me quite a century. I mean, I've got more fabric than I know what to do with in a lifetime. So, yeah. But again, the deals on this fabric are so hard to walk away from. And the fabric is just beautiful. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get into the part that I know you've been waiting for. And that is the actual fabric itself. And yes, this will be a long video. It'll be long. So get some snacks, get a soda, sit back, hang out, and we're going to go through all this fabric. So like I said, none of this is in any particular order. So I'm just going to go for it and start picking up some fabric. I'll start up here in the front, I guess. So the first fabric here is this beautiful pink fabric with little hearts, and I'll try to pull it close so you can see the print. But it's little hearts. It's like a Valentine fabric. They're like letters on it that says believe my love is sincere, and then for my sweetheart and things like that. So it's a really pretty fabric. This fabric is just kind of a, I don't know what you want to call this style. It's a beautiful coral, but it's sort of this washed type fabric. I don't want to call it washed. It's not seasucker, but it's got this kind of worn feel or look to it. And I've got a little over a yard or so of that, so maybe a nice top. And I haven't washed any of this fabric. I like literally just got it the other day, so I'm just going through it as we go through it. So this fabric's pretty nice. This one here, if you take a look, is a light blue, and it has these beautiful little polka dots on it. The polka dots are very, very subtle. And they're kind of ununiform. They're not in any particular pattern. And it's so subtle you can't hardly see it, but it gives it a little texture. All this fabric obviously needs to be washed, but like I said, this one's a little stiff. So I'm hoping it'll soften up once it's been washed. I've got this lovely check print. Doo-doo. So it's pink. So it's pink and yellow and kind of a corally color. This one there's quite a lot here. I want to say 3 yards, 4 yards. It's got that waffle texture to it. It's quite strong. Some people would say tablecloth, but I'm going to do something with it. I'm going to make it probably, a Clio or something. So this one still has the little tag that says it's 2 yards worth. And this one, if I can get it out here, is this lovely, it's blue and it has little purpley hearts on it, and it's just got these waves. It's really pretty. Again, I'm not really sure. I guess I should be sorting these here so that I know. I typically try to sort my fabric. Well, I've got to wash it, so I'm going to sort it by color. But I typically sort it by fabric type. So when I go to put it up on the shelf, I kind of have an idea of, is this a jersey? Is this a heavyweight fabric versus just a quilting cotton fabric, so that I know. Speaking of jersey, I have this really lightweight pink jersey right here. It's a nice Pepto-Bismol color, I guess you could say. And I got this to make some t-shirts. Of course, now it's autumn time, so I don't know how much of that I'm going to get done. So this beautiful print here, as you can see, is a polka dot with autumnal colors. It's kind of an off-white, so almost ivory-ish. But I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I'm thinking I would like to do some sort of button-down top. I've been really into button-down tops here recently. So I'm really interested in that. This one here is a really nice canvasy, woven-y fabric. It's kind of a heavier weight fabric. There are 2 yards of it, but it is only 15 inches wide. It's got this nice little texture on it that maybe you can see. Anyways, this fabric is, because of its width and everything, I'm thinking a bag of some kind, of accent bag of some kind, because it just has that kind of weight for a bag. So I have this jersey here. This again has a lovely color. It's got these little imprints of a darker blue on a medium blue, but it's really pretty. I think that'll look really nice as a top. Ooh, maybe a gable top. And I could still do that in a lighter, or a long sleeves for winter, because the gable top works both ways. So I got this purple, and this is just a solid color. I need more solids in my stash just because sometimes I need some contrasting fabrics, but also my husband has asked me to make him some button-down shirts because some of the ones that he has been starting to wear on him. And those tops, those shirts, we get them like at Kohl's, and they're like 17 bucks a shirt. I mean, nice ones with collars and everything. So I'm thinking I can make some for him. I made button-down shirts for myself. They can't be that hard. The collar stand's the only thing that I'm thinking that might be difficult. But I'm going to make them out of some solid colors. So this purple is a pretty color. He would wear this. So I'm going to make that for him. So much softer than I thought. I thought this was more of a cotton, but it's more of a lining fabric. And it's got these little sort of geometrical circles on it. Can you see that? It's got blue and greens. And interestingly enough, I have a very similar canvas fabric that has this same sort of design. It has circles with varying dots and stuff, and I was going to kind of pair them together. I'm thinking about making a necessary clutch wallet, and this would be like the lining for that fabric. So I saw this, and it looked, and I'm sure it probably is. It probably says here. Let's see. I'm looking at the salvage because it looks like a Mary Englebright fabric, but it is not. It is a Sydney Smith fabric, but it's got little teapots on it with red tops and everything, and it just looks adorable. There are 2 yards of it here, and I'm thinking about making a little apron, maybe some pot holders or something. I think it just looks really cute for the kitchen. But I thought it was Mary Englebright, but the salvage says that it's Tea Barty by Susan Bosch, 2007, so about 10 years ago. But I think that would look really cute as an apron, and like I said, maybe some matching pot holders and stuff. I like that it has that little hint of red because all of the accents in my kitchen are red, so that is super cute. Alright, so I saw this. It's like a little remnant. It was like, what was it, like 25 cents? 60 cents. But it's a remnant of Monopoly money. So you can see all that Monopoly money. And I thought, what would this be better for than a necessary clutch wallet? I mean, seriously? Come on. It's Monopoly money. And since I never really have money, it makes perfect sense to make a wallet that was Monopoly money. But this is definitely going to be a wallet, and I think I have enough to do what I want for that, and I can use the colors of the money. I can like get some pinks and greens and stuff to be the lining fabric, or I could just do a black since there's black in here too. But that's going to be a necessary clutch wallet. Alright, so I'm going to kind of mix it up here. Go to a different bag. Okay, so this is really nice. This is a linen, and what drew me to this fabric is that the label said pumpkin color. And if you know me, I love pumpkin. So this is definitely kind of a pumpkin-y color. I would say it's a little brighter than a pumpkin color, only slightly though, but I really, really love it. And there is like, I want to say 5-6 yards of this. It is pretty sheer though. If you see, you can see my hand behind it. Well, maybe you can't. I can definitely see through it. I can see through it here. But it is a linen, and I am thinking, I'm thinking 80-19, Simplicity 80-19, the button-down skirt. But there's quite a lot here, so it's going to be something else as well. As far as lining it, I might line it with just some white, or I just might self-line it because it's so thin. More funsy stuffs. Alright, so this fabric here, this one, what do I want to call this? It may be softer once I wash it, but to me it feels like a lightweight denim. It's not corduroy, but it does sort of have a wail to it. But it's a light blue with these little pink flowers and yellow petals and everything. It's so cute. Obviously a skirt would be excellent, like a wrap skirt or something. Something like the Dominique skirt from Tilly and Buttons. I don't have that pattern, but I have a lot of wrap skirt patterns, so I don't see the need to really get that particular skirt. Oh, but a Cleo would look nice too. The colors are awfully spring-like, so this may have to just wait until spring because it's not high on my list of priorities right now. So this one, I actually come across this color often. You wouldn't think that I'd come across it as much as I do, but this is a tealy color. It's similar-ish between, it's a shade between the Samantha Smiley dress that I made and the Moneta dress that I made. Oh, that was a while back now, like 2 years ago. But I have had some jersey like this before. So it's a sort of a tealy green, and it's a jersey. So, yeah, something, I don't know. This, again, also makes me think of more of a springtime color. So it may just wait until spring for that one. I'm going to put that in the teals, so I'll wash it with teal. This one has its tag, and actually I should be taking off the tag, shouldn't I? Because I'm going to wash these. So this is 1 yard, and it's got this, it's a check in a teal color, sort of a tealy blue color, and I think I can get a top out of this. I've been really heavily leaning towards button-down tops recently, and so I want to do more of those because I need more of those in my wardrobe. So I'm trying to get those done. Alright, so moving along. So this is another fabric. I think there's 2 yards here. This is a Marcus Brother Textiles, and this is a green fabric, or a sea green fabric with a yellowy green swirlies on it. I think that's really cute. I think, again, another top would be perfect out of that. Alright, so this is like something like 6 yards, something crazy. And the selvage says that this is a Cranston Printworks Co. And it is just this lovely kind of check with almost a leaf print. I don't know what you would call that, but it's really pretty. And again, I don't have any immediate plans for this, but ooh, I've got some wrap dresses that I think might look good in this fabric or this print. So, I'll just set it over there. Okay. This fabric is another heavyweight. It's kind of a canvasy fabric, but it's pink with sort of black tropical flowers. It's just a remnant. But with these little remnant pieces, I love to make purses and bags. And I think this one would look really, really good, especially like a little tote bag or something like that. I'll put that in the pinks. I also have some black polka dot fabric, and you can never go wrong with polka dots. Again, I wanted to make some button-down shirts. This is some stretch fabric. It's kind of a spandexy brown. It's not like cotton jersey, I would say. It's definitely got like a, I can hear the spandex in it. But I'm not sure what I'm going to make with it yet. I got it, I believe I got it because I want to make a pencil skirt, a dark brown pencil skirt. And this would actually work really nice because it would give you a little, you can make it a little bit more figure huggy and it would fit around you a little bit nicer. This would also match that pumpkin colored linen. And there's a good amount of here. It's a ivory color with the pumpkin-y color flowers on it. And this one, I want to say there was more than a yard here, but only just. But button-down shirt. Yeah. So sometimes you get mystery bags where it comes with fabric, but you don't know how much fabric is. So while I didn't know, you could tell that this was quite a bit. So this is another Cranston print. And yes, Cranston Village, printed in the USA. And this is a pink with these pretty little purple and white flowers on it. This fabric, I'm going to say there's 2 yards here. And I'm thinking top. Again, that's kind of my theme right now. It was in the package with this sort of off pink, sort of sand pink, I would call it, fabric. There's not a whole lot here. Probably a yard, if even that. I guess they had thinking coordinating, but I think this is just a little too dull of color to go with that. Yeah, I wouldn't pair that together. But this would look nice with something else. Oh, this one's one of my faves. So this one is a canvas, and it is white with green polka dots. Look at that. Just look at how lovely that is. Woo! So this one, I'm definitely going to do something with. I have no idea what. Maybe a nice blazer. That'd be kind of cool. I might have some green that matches this green that I could do like a blouse and then do or I could do like a little shift dress and then a 60s type blazer with this. So that's a possibility. If there's enough there, I could even do a matching little bag because it's a nice heavyweight canvas. So that one. And then I also got some denim because whenever I see denim, I always gravitate to it because when you get denim on good pricing, it's really nice. This denim has a little bit of stretch to it, but it is a nice, authentic denim. And I am going to make a denim skirt. Also, that bundle of denim was actually tied with this remnant of a trim, which I thought was just adorable. Look at that. It's like little daisies with little blue centers. Can you see that? It's just so cute. Anywho, it's not much there, but I'm keeping it because it's just adorable. Oh, sure, I'll find something with it. So I found this. This is a satiny fabric. It's a blue with light blue and green polka dots on it. And I got this. There's like 2 yards here. And I got this primarily for jacket lining fabric. I've got a couple of jackets planned. I don't know what colors yet, but if this works for a jacket, I think that would be a really nice pop of color in the lining. Alright, so this fabric, this is a polyester, and it's one of the types of fabrics that I kind of like sewing with because it's stretchy and everything. It doesn't breathe very well, but it's easy to sew with. Anyways, it's this wonderful sea print. Look at that! And you all know how I've been into the sailboat prints. And I like the greeny colors. It almost looks like, you know, a storm at sea, you know. Interesting. Anyways, I'm thinking about making a wrap dress out of this. Specifically the 1940s wrap dress from Sew Over It, because I have that pattern and I've been meaning to make it for a while and just haven't gotten around to it. But I think this print might be kind of nice for it. Oh, and I got this. This was a nice find. This was like really cheap, and there's like over a yard here of this faux teal leather. Oh, and it made me instantly think of Sean from Kittenish Behavior because this is like her color. But anyways, I've got this faux leather here, and I'm thinking obviously a purse. And if I have enough left over, a matching necessary clutch wallet. So I think that would be adorable. I hope there's enough for both. Because I want a relatively large purse. Because otherwise I can't fit anything in it. But so that was a really nice find. So this is another polyester stretch. And I think I've got 2 rolls of this. It is a classic black and white check. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I think if it's not too scratchy. Sometimes these fabrics can be scratchy, this polyester, but it doesn't feel too scratchy. I think it'd be nice as a Jennifer Lauren gable top. That would be nice. Where's my black pile? And like I said, I've got 2 rolls of it, so it could be a variety of things. Oh, so I bought this black. This is a polyester of some kind, not a stretchy kind, but, oh, and there's a lot of it. It's heavy to hold. It's just black, so, yeah. But I bought it to make those pencil skirts that I was talking about, which I still need to figure out a good pattern for. This is some nice lightweight cotton with this fun, adorable little print with it almost looks like clouds in a way with little colored lines going through it or whatever. Again, I thought that that would make a nice top. Yeah, I'll put this one I really liked because I thought it looked a little different. Let me find the right side of the fabric so you can see the color properly. But it's just this little geometrical shape that has the squares, the red and blue squares going through it. I thought that this would look really good as another button-down top with a nice big collar. This is a heavier weight fabric. Again, a little bit of a stretch. It's a polyester. It is this beautiful blue with kind of a tealy blue with a pink, rose pink, dusty pink stripe going through it. And this fabric, again, this would be good for like a good weighted pencil skirt or jacket, blazer, something like a suit set for the office. I got this denim. And this is a medium weight denim, and it's, again, another tealy color. There's a good amount here. I want to say there's like 4 yards of this. But I'm thinking a lot of things. I'm thinking a jean jacket. I'm thinking a dungaree dress. just regular dungarees, a variety of things. I could even make a suit out of this because it's pretty cool looking. And I like this color too. So this could be a variety of things. This one says on the package 6 yards. And this is pre-shank permanent, what does the salvage say? The cover guard screen printed 5th Avenue designs. And it is this lovely print here. It is printed, but it's supposed to look like the flowers are embroidered on there. It has sort of this an effect that make it looks like it is, that they are in fact embroidered when they're not. And then it's got like the blue, almost has like a little wood grain in that lighter blue area. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this, honestly, but I thought it was so pretty. It's a fairly heavyweight fabric. It is a cotton. It's not canvas. And if it is canvas, it's like super lightweight canvas. They're 6 yards. Speaking of canvas, though, I might make a purse out of it because it's a fairly decent weight fabric. So it could be a purse. But there's quite a bit here, so obviously something else. It would make a really nice skirt, I think. So going on, I've got some more brown. This is a crepe. Yeah, this is a crepe. And I'm not sure, I could do a couple of different things with it. I don't know how much, in fact, I have. I may only have a yard and a little bit. But the idea behind this one was also that pencil skirt. I didn't know what shade of brown I wanted. I get this lovely corduroy because I love corduroy in the winter time. And this one has this lovely print with, am I right side up? No, I'm wrong side down. Okay, so here's the right side up. So it's a lovely print that has sort of vases and flowers and very autumnal. And can you see all the little stuff on it? So anyways, I am thinking, once again, this would be a good skirt or a Cleo or the Pippi dungaree dress from Jennifer Lauren, handmade Pippi. Is it called Pippi? Anyways, one of those, that would be adorable. This one I wasn't quite sure of. It's just an interesting print, and it feels a little waxy, but then again, maybe when I wash it, it won't look like that. But it's a yellow with a green. It looks like grasses to me. I'm not sure. But I wasn't quite sure about it, but my husband was like, oh, that's really pretty, you should get that. So I got it. I believe there's 3 yards here, so there's quite a bit. Does it say something? It says Hampton 1DK Gold Texture, and it says P. Kaufman Fabrics Flame Retardant. So it's flame retardant. That's good to know. So anyways, I'm not sure what I want to do with this. It could make a really nice jacket, maybe a nice blazer of some kind, or a shift dress. Because of the print, it might just work as a shift dress. Speaking of shift dress, I have a blazer that I bought several years ago that I've never worn. It still has a it still has a tag on it because it was slightly too small when I bought it. But I'd been hoping that I'd fit into it eventually, and guess what? I finally fit into it. And it is sort of an ivory colored print with, it's sort of an ivory colored jacket with little navy bokeh dots on it. And what I want to do with it is make a navy shift dress, sort of 60s shift dress, to go with it, to make it look like a little 60s set. I also have in my stash a little ivory colored pillar box hat with some navy piping on it that is, it's very 60s in style, and the whole thing would look amazing together. And I've been looking for the right color navy and the right weight fabric, and this is it. It's like 5 yards here, so I'll have plenty left over for something else. But I specifically got that for that dress. I am not sure what pattern I'm going to use just yet, but it's going to happen. I also have sort of a gray-brown fabric. It's the same type of fabric as the navy I just showed you. It's sort of this polyester weight fabric that would be good for like a jacket or a pencil skirt or slacks. Ooh, some Katharine Hepburn style high-waisted slacks. Oh, yes, that's happening. That's what that's going to be. Gotta figure out what pattern to use. Alright, so you can see I'm going with those autumnal colors, and I've got some lovely maroon here. This is a woven, it's kind of a linen-y fabric, but it's soft, sort of like, what do I want to call it? Not felt, sort of like a flannel. Like a flannel, but more with a linen. That's weird. It feels like a flannel in its softness and texture, but definitely a linen with the weave that I can see. But this is a maroon, and I'm just looking at these together, which I probably looked at the store together because they were in the same bag. So this is slacks, and this is a beautiful maroon jacket. Blazer of some kind. Wouldn't that be, wouldn't that look amazing? Speaking of amazing, I got this amazing 2 and a little bit yards of this pink check here. Pink, is it Grinham? Would you call that Grinham? Or is it just checks? No, this is a Grinham. So I've got this, and I know it's silly, but I want to make another honeycomb blouse. And I'm going to use this. Because I just think it would be really cute to do this, and then maybe some rickrack on it along the peplum or something cute like that. Anyways, that was my plan for that. So this fabric, I think I've been drawn to a lot of teal, and this one is this is teal with some silver. And it's got like a glitter in the silver. I don't know if it's gonna show up. It's got like a fuzzy, soft back, but the top of it is sort of vinyl-y in feel a little bit. Probably because of the way that they have the silver texture on here. Anyways, I really like this. I'm not sure. There's quite a bit here. I'm not sure what to do with it yet. I might use it as lining for the teal leather that I showed you earlier for the bag. So that may be part of it. It might make just a really nice blouse. So yeah, this is kind of interesting. Just the type of fabric was kind of interesting with the shiny silver. I got some green polyester jersey. So it's got a fair amount of stretch to it. And I don't know exactly what I want. I want to, like this is my favorite color, this green. Isn't it beautiful? This is my favorite color, but I don't know what exactly to make out of this. I've got 2 yards probably in total. So I could do a couple of things. I've got that zipper dress that I really love that I've made out of this type of fabric, which was a 1960s, just a day dress. It's kind of a shift dress with a zipper closure on the front with a nice collar. But I could do something else with it. I don't know, if you have a suggestion, just something kind of fun and run aroundy. I could make a top out of it and something else at the bottom, so I could do 2 different garments, or I could make just one. I have quite a bit, so I think I have enough for a couple of things, or a couple of little things. It's that polyester, so it's gonna be warm, like not necessarily warm, but you get warm in that polyester fabric. The next item here is another linen fabric. It's another lightweight one, kind of like that pumpkin colored one that I showed you. This is actually probably even thinner than that, but it is a beautiful stripe. And this one, what does the salvage say? It says Charter Fabrics Inc. So this one's really nice. There is, what is it, like 2 yards? Like 2 yards here. I don't know. Probably a skirt. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. I just really like the colors in it. So I kind of picked it up because I was like, oh, the colors are pretty. This one is my favorite fabric to work with because it's forgiving because it's got a little bit of stretch in it. It's soft. It drapes real nicely. So I don't know what you call this. It feels silky, but it's definitely artificial and polyester-y in a sense. I don't know if this is what you would call a rayon, but anyways, this is my favorite type of fabric to work with, and I got it in this interesting geometrical print in red and orange, which is typically not really my color, but I like the look of it. So I am thinking something with a lot of drape. I have the cowl neck dress pattern from Sew Over It, so I think that would make a really lovely one. Oh, a really lovely dress. I got 2 bundles of them, and I think they were at least a yard each, if not 2 yards each. So I might be able to get a dress and a top out of it. Here's hoping. But that's kind of the plan for that one. More of the same navy. Again, I couldn't remember exactly how dark the navy was on that jacket that I told you about earlier that I wanted to make the shift dress for. So I came across another same weighted polyester navy. This one's a slightly lighter blue navy than the other one I showed you. So I'm going to compare. Otherwise, I'll just make another little 60s type suit outfit because I have several patterns like that. Too much fabric for one episode. Stay tuned for the conclusion of the epic fabric haul in the next episode of Akram's Ideas.
Moving along. I'm trying to undo it. It's fat me. It's been over an hour in my time. I don't know what it's been in your time. Because hopefully I've edited this so this is not like horribly